Oh man. Gee whiz. CCG? Oh.
More contact.
What in the world, ScOtsMaN? What in the world? Better have won this. Viking's a noob. Ooh, 1 second. No. Give me that camera height. 100. Ah. Play a little Contra for a while. You can't get used to low camera height in 0 hour. 0 hour CCG camera height. Yuck. Too close, too close. I was Scotland. Ew. Well, I've never been to Scotland. I don't know. Opening with a power plant on CCG. Wait a minute. This is China versus USA on the single worst China versus USA map in the game? And you go for a barracks right at the start, right in your own base? That close to your own power? You didn't even drive up to give him a little bit of a chance to tell what the heck you were doing? What in the world is he actually going to do to make this at all interesting? Considering the hideous imbalance of this map. Drop. What's he going to drop back here? Far enough back that it's going to do something? You're going to see Red Guard pop out to go up to the oils? No, just more tank hunters. And then going in with the drop. He has no idea it's coming, so hopefully it does something. Those rangers are going to go to the oils. Dozer's going up there to check. That mine's on there. Ooh. That. Oh, it's Doze Hunt time. Oh, he's going to laser lock. Quick laser lock. Yeah, come on. Come on, Viking. Gotta get rid of that barracks. Gotta get rid of that power. Other Dozer went down here. He's going to fortify some buildings, which can't be easily cleared out. Those rangers are going to take forever to get up to that oil. Barracks goes down. So you can take on just Gats, and you can take on just tank hunters, but taking on both in CCG on this map, especially because you're so close and, you know, China can do this and you can't, it's pretty hard. But if he gets the oils, and he doesn't get his Chinook shot down from way over here, maybe he can do something about this. ScOtsMaN. I don't see how anybody can lose this match up on this map though, so something must just go really right. I mean, that was pretty good. Didn't have that just on flat attack move to destroy these poor guys. Let one live and now you lost it. He has the oils. There's all that extra money. There you have flashbangs to deal with the tank hunters, but not going to be able to deal with much for very long. Going for the poor, helpless Patriot missile system. He's going to lose a bunch of these guys here to flashbangs because he's not focusing it down. Now he focuses it down. That Dozer's not going to last. Down it goes. Got to cancel this scaffold to keep his money. This is all going to get cleaned up eventually because he has Red Guard in the mix now. He's got that money. He doesn't have... Wait a minute. Oil refinery? There's a troop crawler. Bring some more Red Guard in that now have the chevron. Walking right up through. Thing to remember in CCG, especially, or 0 hour if you want to. If you just have your Red Guard run through the U.S. infantry, the flashbangs will fall on their own units and cause collateral damage. Rebuilding at the top here, going to do a double drop of paladins, probably right here on the supply, or he's going to try to find the Dozer and hunt it. Yeah, he needs to walk this guy right in. Oh, that was nice. Switch to the rifle. Yeah, right on the supply there. Hopefully he avoids those mines. That's one that's going to get both of these. Force fire is on now. So he's going to get both eventually. And the building. And, oh, he didn't manage to drop that. That was a pretty nice shoot down there. Had he been able to drop that, that would have been pretty bad, because he would have been on no income. Will these laser locks work? Yeah, they work. Wow, this game must have had no lag. That was a great transition. Perfect timing. These guys getting around the back here. Probably not going to be able to do anything. Going to try to take out the power, maybe. Just got to spin these up. And if he just gets 4, if he manages to get 4, then he'll clean up all of this. But 2, you can probably laser lock 2. Again, that was such a good laser lock, but the others didn't lock on. So this is all going to get cleaned up, and you're going to have a very, very mean GAT there. Soon going to be heroic in like 1 more kill. I guess the Chinook will be. No, that was enough. Heroic GAT, that's hard to deal with, and now this power probably will go down. But rebuilding at the top. Kind of getting close to 3-star for Viking. Gotta keep this poor guy alive. Not sure why he's going this way and not sending 2 that way and 3 that way. And then you just close in. 2, 2, 1, close in. He has himself a bunker here, pretty good, but he didn't load it. Should have had those guys going straight to it. If he runs... Oh no, he got them all in. Oh, what? What? Still gonna lose the... Still gonna lose if that was weird, they weren't shooting. Okay, that's locked down. This stinking thing's still alive. It's not paying attention. Come on, ScOtsMaN, pay attention. Gotta force fire the ground here for extra damage, Viking. Unless he is doing that. Oh no, now he is. Look how much more damage it does. Ridiculous. Okay, so he can't collect from anything but the oils, but the oils are sufficient enough. No mines on here, so he's gonna get away. Scotty boy, floating a little bit of money. Gotta get himself another supply. Gonna shoot that drone down. Both getting pretty close to 3 stars. Got an ambulance here to run over tank hunters because it can't repair anything. Sells it off. Sells it off. There's a forest fire in the war factory. See if he can, well, obviously he'll beat the Battle Master. This base is taken. Now he's trapped back here, so obviously this must get to 3 stars. He's gonna get the first shot off, and it's a forest fire shot, so this Paladin is dead. Almost got the war factory though. All he has to do is do a drop. 1 drop and he'll be able to get it. Just drop on this side. It's worth it. Ah, he's going back to finish it off with this one. As long as it doesn't get killed along the way. He should be turning this around now that he notices that's coming. Gat's gonna shoot these down if it's not stopped. Gonna get that one. No, it's firing on this building. Force fired with the ambulance there. Yeah, he got that. And he went up there. I don't know why. Could have finished this off. Weird running pattern. Probably not watching, focusing on other things. He is very inactive. Well, till recently, I guess, because he's posting replays, must be playing. Take a pot shot there. 1 more. Oh, 1 more. There you go. And he's going to be able to run away too. And the ambulance is going to come in, run over these tank hunters. Gotta keep running. V was shot down up there. Almost 3 stars. Viking is 3 stars, so we should see A10 like right here. If he can scan it. Manages to run over every tank hunter. Pretty good. And he'll be able to clean up this Battle Master as well, so all this area is clean, so he can sneakily collect from this supply now. If he remembers to do so. he can steal money there. Even though it wouldn't be stealing, he earned it. Colonel Burton? No, Pathfinders. Ah, Pathfinder and a V, yeah. End of the buildings. That spells doom for old Scotty. He's got mines on everything, preempting Colonel Burton. There's the A-10. And it's on the bunker. Ah, he's gonna lose this pretty paladin. Super paladin. He's still not collecting from here. ScOtsMaN is floating so much money. Needs MiGs. Probably gonna build an airfield way back here. Could have got it earlier. Maybe he thought he already won. Barracks is going down. This dozer's gonna die. Another dragon coming in. This dragon dead. This dragon might get a flame wall off here. Ooh, oh, he's not flame walling. Oh, that's unfortunate. Could have got right back there and got some damage done. Finished it off with the artillery. Artillery barrage. Hopefully the artillery barrage wasn't right here, where he's going to lose his GAT. No, it was right there on the war factory. That's good. Ah, he remembered now to do it. Now when there's a GAT that sees it and is going to shoot it down. Oh well. Hopefully he doesn't just let this GAT die here. Shooting at it, moves it away. Nice reaction. Has a lot to deal with here. Yeah, this turned out pretty good for the worst matchup on the worst map. For it. Ah, no MiGs. Gonna go for Lotus. Gonna take out this barracks. What's he doing? Schnook went down, accidentally sent it back to the supplies. Gonna run into the mines here, maybe. Yes. How unfortunate. Got that barracks though, so a little more XP, 4 stars. Almost 5 stars, sending in a couple of tanks. Putting one back, preempting this dragon to keep on driving in. Where is Lotus going to come from? He didn't have a barracks. Oh, there. Rebuilding the barracks in his own base. I don't know. I mean, these dragons aren't going to make it into here. And if he gets to 5 stars, then he gets just that much more powerful. And if he gets Colonel Burton... Oh, gonna lose his guys here. Why'd he unload them like that? There you go. Rebuilding in this base now, getting chased away though, and he doesn't have anything to stop it. No Lotus. He has the money. He has propaganda. But he doesn't have Lotus. Doesn't have Lotus to try to walk past Pathfinders. I mean, if he sent her around the top, she could obviously steal the command center, which would be sort of a big blow. I mean, that's what I would have done. I would have gone for airfield first, of course, but if you get Lotus and you do a command center capture, then you hunt the dozer with your MiGs. He does have Lotus. Getting a bunker up here. I mean, I guess that's alright. Not gonna get anything from this supply though, like if you would have built it here, but that would have been a little dangerous anyway. Wow, this is like the dangers of letting USA take the oils and stay alive. Almost gets the supply here. Oh, he does get it. That's just XP though at this point. Paladin's gonna turn their fire on this barracks now. Yep. Fragging going over. Not gonna take this money, eh? Hey, ScOtsMaN. Need that money. Overlords. Overlord with a bunker. Pretty nice. There's the CC capture. Moving his tanks up there. CC will be sold. That is a big loss for Viking because now he's not going to be able to use his... He is not going to be able to use his A10s. Lotus is dead though. CC will be going back up, but that's money down and no A10 usage for now. He's got to be getting done again. He used it, what, 11 minutes? He's got it again. 10 minutes maybe? 9? Dragon's just sitting up there. Tanks turn her back. Get artillery again. Artillery on the oils or on this right here. Don't tell me he didn't use it here. Tell me he used it here for the doze hunt? Ah, good. He did use it there. Yeah, that's what I was hoping he used it on. That way you can't collect more money. Ah, and here's the dragon coming in the back. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, the tanks and the V go for his own base. Yep, and that dozer will go down before it can finish the command center. Most unfortunate for Viking. Does he have another one? No, he doesn't. Ooh, and mines on the tanks too. How unfortunate. 1 oil for money. He can still produce units. ScOtsMaN did not take these supplies here, and he's out of supplies, so now he doesn't have any mode of income. Also, he never captured the oil refinery. So he had to pay for full price units all that time. I mean, he's up against some considerable opposition here. He also doesn't have a command center, though. Ooh, that's not good. Laser lock is going to take out this one, maybe? Almost. Almost. What are you going to do, ScOtsMaN? What are you going to do now? Rebuilding your power for something? No me Hindi. Let me see here. Gonna lose some more units. Viking is going to get closer to 5 stars. I don't know if there's enough on the map to make it to 5 stars if 5 stars is 5,000. Oh, he should take out that overlord. Well, then again. He has income. Should just take it out. Just pick it off. It would be demoralizing if nothing else. Because he has production, he can just send stuff around the map. Poor ScOtsMaN. He's trying all he can to get this back, but he's going to lose his dozer now. And the money? Yes, and the money. Lost the dozer and the money, and the power can't protect itself. And if he unloads here, he probably has a sniper in this. And that would be GG. Because he can't protect it. Ah, very unfortunate. He should have captured that. Should have went for that earlier. Or just MiGs. Wait a minute, what does he have? He has a bunker? Bunker counts? What? Save it! Save your bunker! Is that really what it is, the bunker? I hope he knows he can't unload here. It would be very unfortunate if he were to accidentally unload since he can't see this Pathfinder. Yeah. Now it's really not looking good for poor ScOtsMaN. Because with this income, he's just not going to get any weaker. Ah, sure enough. Unloaded. Now he's going to try to run this guy over. Go off the sound. Probably 1,000 waypoints. Just all over the place. Doing some cursive writing here. He made an eye. Well, he made an eyeball. Oh, he's doing like the Eye of the Sphinx. Ooh, look at that. That is a nice way to finish it off. Just gotta... Ooh. That was a pretty good game, Scotty. I will go to that and give it a wub now. Why not? Exchange game from two rusty players. Was pretty good for the matchup on this map. Wub. What in the world? That's enough of slow CCG. Eesh. So what do we got in the 0 hour world? Eesh. Me versus Noob Name Games next. Please share link. Wait. Where are those games? Where are yours? FiReArM. Here are games versus Noob Name. Bash games. Ah, I see. Yeah, sure. Let me see here first. You versus Noob Name Games. Let's see here. What games are versus Noob Name? Do I have them? I have this one from Fast Air. Ah, fine. I'll play with it. Oh, I just can't do it. No. Gotta have that extra camera height. I'll do only 50 for 0 hour. Ah, a little bit better. Copy and paste versus Donut. And it's air versus Tox on Deduso. So it's obviously just going to come down to dual airfield Comanche spam, right? No, we got one Comanche. We got a terrorist in here. Donut going for tunnels all over. Gets a dozer. He actually went for a heck of a lot of tunnels because he only went 2 supplies. He actually has no tunnel at his main. So he actually cannot even get his quads where they need to be to combat Comanche spam of any kind. And we see a Raptor, so any technicals are going to get shot. And it appears he is ready for a technical. Sure enough. Goes down. But now this tunnel is going to pop up. And something's going to come out of these tunnels. Ideally, he should be putting, 10 guys in here. Or in any of these. Getting a stinger at his main, which he did do. Don't drive him around like that. You gotta get him in the tunnel so you can pop. Needs one more Raptor so he can start taking out tunnels. There's some quads down here to harass. 2 quads is not enough though. Those will easily get dealt with by these Comanches.
In the field.
He has countermeasures on him. And rocket pods. Might lose this. Don't want to be doing that. Yeah, see, two quads is useless. Can't attack like that, that's a waste. So far, Donut has destroyed nothing. He has 0 XP. He is trying to continue building around the map, but he didn't capture any additional supplies, and he didn't go for the oils, which he kind of needs, along with spamming defense buildings. Is he going to pop? Is he going to pop quick here? Ah, that was a pretty nice split there with the rocket pods. He did get the stinger. Not sure why he didn't finish off the quad there first. But whatever, he just needs to go on guard mode here now. Move his Chinooks away. And come back to deal with it. There you go. And now fly back home. Yeah, these kind of games are kind of predictable. There isn't really much variety. Comanches go up, quads come in, Comanches come over and clean up the quads. This happens for, 10 to 20 minutes. General's powers finish it off in air's favor, and then it's over. And cleaned up. All those quads. And now the Comanches go to the main base. And they clean up the rest. And it's GG. We have the General's powers to finish off anything that comes out of the base. And then there's nothing left for the poor GLA player to do against all of these powers, which seem to never stop coming. Like every 1 minute you feel like they're coming in for you. Blow you up. And all your players can do. Keep getting Comanches. Use some flashbangs to clear the buildings. Yep. Yeah. Those games are really intense, fun to play, but watching them, you know what's coming next. You just know. You just know. What did I have number 2 here? Serby? Oh, gee. GGG, Serby versus London. What did Serby upload here? This guy comes across the bridge. Walks up to the oil. Builds a tunnel. Serby realizes it's there. He gets angry. He hires a couple of more guys to download this replay to ensure that I don't know, does something. And he manages to run over the RPG troopers there, but he's going to lose that dozer anyway. Tech's up. Oil capture successful, but he didn't pop another one for that oil there. And he just decides to allow Serby to not get any more pressure from there immediately. I mean, gee whiz, man, you could have driven all the way around. Looked for this dozer and hunted it. Then he would have been in good shape, real good shape. Now he's just going to spam. I mean, come on, man. Take your other supply. Get on. Well, actually. Yeah. He needs to tech up. Tech up fast. Spam here. Make his way in. Why is he not moving? Why aren't you just driving in? Like immediately, it just makes no sense. I mean, he's going in. He is building more, but he's not making any more units. He's just floating like mad. And knowing Serby, he's probably going to do a comeback because this was poorly handled. Because you have all this money, but you didn't go for 2 arms dealers quick. Now with search and destroy these, you're not really going to have any success here. Don't have any buggies, don't have a ton to pop. Alpha Aurora's coming in, so it's all gonna get cleaned up. Then from here on out, it's just impossible for the GLA player. Totally impossible. General's powers coming in to clean up the oils. Already transitioning into a ton of black markets, which will become useless as particle cannons come in the field because they all... One particle cannon will destroy all 3 of these and the palace. It's kind of pathetic. Plus these can just push right into the base. Bad pop there. So it's a hopeless position. You're gonna go for a Scud Storm, but the Scud Storm can just be destroyed with Auroras. And if your opponent just keeps building particle cannons, then, you know, you can just start using particle cannons to take him out too. And with the V's pushing in, he's dead. Yeah, this is this is even more of an anticlimactic matchup and map than the past 2. Wow, 3 in a row. I mean, Bashes is in the title of the topic, so it's expected to get games like this, but, you know, they can be on unique maps too. Let me check how many downloads that one got. That was a good carpet defending the base. I should have seen it, but I missed it there. Let me see how many downloads that one got. Let me see here. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sir Beebe. Where in the world? Who posted that? I don't even know where I got that one from. I don't know. No idea. Oh well. 2 vs 2 vs 2 ownage. Wait a minute. This is Wraiths.
I will work.
A beacon has been placed.
Wait.
Upgrade complete.
GGG. Is this Servy or Wraith? Wait, was that Wraith? That was a Wraith game, the last one? Wraith, tank tournament guy? Tank tournament host?
Wait a minute. A warrior is fallen. A warrior is fallen. A warrior is fallen.
This is one of those insane games. Ah, GGG is Wraith. That makes sense. That explains why this replay, which is apparently, I think, 700 KB long, is probably the wrong one to be watching. But I'll leave it on fast forward until it reaches like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And it's a Tox replay, and as we can see, Wraith is not spending his money. That should be at 0. Perpetually at 0. Perpetually at 0. What do we have here? His ally, Beastly Brando, never heard of the guy. Spamming in the base, nothing in the middle. Doesn't want to pick a fight with more than one team, I guess. Like me. I pick a fight with everybody when I play, especially free-for-all. I go 5v1 every single game. Otherwise, it's not worth it. What's the point of free-for-all if the game goes on for 2 hours and then crashes? Always has to be fast games.
A beacon has been...
Yeah, this is too big a game. That is too big. That one's too big. Sure, it's ownage. Sure, it's good for. Sure, it's good for all sorts of stuff, but I don't know about all that. Dummy knockout. Oh, dummy verse knockout. Who posted these? I sent private messages out to like 97 people asking for replays, and now I don't know which are which. I have no idea. But dummy versus knockout. What are the armies here? Infantry against USA. That's oh no. This isn't how you do this. No. This isn't how you do this. You don't know. You don't do it like that. It hurts my brain a little bit. Hurts my brain a little bit to do it like that. Barracks way over here, war factory way over here. Neither can complement the other, and you're only on one supply. Here's a minigunner to shoot at these. Oh, no. That ain't how it works. And knockout's going for the oil. We're going for this supply. While dummy goes in. What into world? Where did this... What happened? Okay, one sec. Restart this. What is going on here? Okay, so he's super weapons. So going to supply and being able to afford anything is a little hard. But why like this? Why not barracks war factory? You know? So they complement each other. I mean, you're separating them for what? So one can build over here and they can't both be subdued at the same time? I mean, I guess if that's what you're going for, you're going to achieve it. Maybe. Okay, fast forward back to where I was. That V goes down there. This V just runs into the troop crawler. And it destroys it too, so they're all damaged, but they will all heal. Except for these two tank hunters. But it just rams in, just like that. He gets the supply. He gets the dozer, because you can see it's there. Oh, he loves this. This is his favorite part. Drives all the way up to the dozer. Base is going to get destroyed, though. You can tell when a guy is just thirsty for all of the fluids, the coolant, the oil. I guess grease is a fluid, even though it doesn't rhyme. The diesel, everything inside of this dozer. When a person is just thirsty for that dozer, they just want what constitutes the blood of a dozer, and they want to drink it down because they drive right up into the dozer. You can just tell when people are having the greatest time of their life when they're destroying a dozer, when they do that. Okay, so this is pure ownage. But I guess there is some back and forth, because he's dozer hunted, and he's losing his buildings, and he sold his war factory because he wanted to have his buildings destroyed faster. Ah! And there's a barracks to deal with. So there goes all of that. And he's selling this supply, so, you know, saving dummy a little bit of time. And we see this minigunner, which can destroy the scaffold, but the dozer can reach it first and repair it. And again, selling the power now do is save dummy a little more time. This V doesn't seem to care to do anything. And he's going to run into mines. If he would have kept going, he would have run into mines. Will we see the crush? I mean, still wouldn't have been successful if he would have had this V down here. And we see another attempt to crush. Ooh, that was kind of a bad attempt. And now we're going to see if a tank hunter can defeat this missile defender, and he should be able to before it's destroyed. And now this V is going to make its way down. It even has missile defenders in it. The heck, man. Come on, dummy. Dummy. You dummy. Just trying to find this. Come on, dummy. Hurry up, dummy. Finish this thing off. Ah, now he's going to get it. Yeah, he's gonna get that before the barracks goes down. Oh, show, right? Quick save. That why he posted it? Oh, what? Wow, he survived with his last building on 0 health. Actually, yeah, that wasn't a total flash. That was pretty good. 2 guys who don't know much more than spam and destruction like that. Just build Vs, build troop crawler, go right in. What in the world? Okay. That was pretty good. Dummy versus knockout, pretty good. Air tox, wait a minute. What is the obsession? Air tox. Tox is weak versus air. Is weak versus air. Because of the expensive quads. And generally expensive units. And the fact that air is abusive against anything it can see. So without stealth tunnels, you get abused even more. Grim Reaper against Azus. Going for the tunnels. 4 tunnel build right up to the middle. This one was denied. Oil caps are all going to get denied now. I mean, Azuz should be assuming that the oils are going to be the target. So I don't know why he didn't leave a quad there. I mean, this is not going to get attacked. And he's going to lose that one. 1 supply. I mean, it is a good idea to get these buildings because, as we all know, Comanches, especially ones that aren't stealth and have no countermeasures, cannot... Ooh, we shouldn't have lost that. That was bad. Cannot combat buildings. And he is going to make up for his lack of this oil in his base and his lack of other supplies when he gets these oils captured. Grim Reaper is not gonna get his oils captured very quickly. He should, though. He should work on that at some point. He doesn't have countermeasures yet, so I think it's 3 or 4 RPGs destroys a no countermeasures Comanche. At least they're stealth now. He's got to get this oil. I don't know why he doesn't just queue up a rebel for it. Oil refinery also helps because then you can spam quads easier. Ooh, if he loses any here, that's bad. He does have countermeasures now. He's getting those oils, but he's missing this one. He should take a Comanche down here and just put it on guard mode here, because that'll make him waste money. If he has rocket pods, this is... Yep, he does. Easy cleanup. Very easy target there. all in a group like that. He's gonna try to stop this oil cap. Don't want him to clump up at all. He's gotta repair those things. Main base very fortified. Getting this oil now and gonna get this supply. I'm telling you, it's not that hard to slip one through here. See, you didn't repair them, and now you lost 2. Also, you should have attacked it from up here anyway, so that couldn't happen. Send a Comanche all the way around. On guard mode here, he loses $1,500. Very simple. Puts a scaffold down, loses $1,500. I mean, right now it would have just killed the worker and revealed he would have sent a quad over, but you know, in theory it can work that way. Gonna fly over, take some shots. Not sure why he decided to fly over where he would take shots. It was unnecessary when he knows, he can see that there's nothing on this side. That's pretty good, but still popping the back, and he's, oh gee, that is not how you engage. What in the world? Golden opportunities lost forever. Whatever, just go up on the hill and destroy this. And, like I was saying in the last stream, hills do not constitute greater distance. So, you may think you're farther away than you really are, and then you will lose a lot of Chinooks, a lot of Comanches, a lot of MiGs, a lot of, you know, whatever air units you use in games where you try to use mountains to the side of places to get around stuff, you will still get shot at. Happens all the time to helixes on TD. You think you're further away than you really are, and you're not. And that was a terrible, horrendous, awful, stupendous pop. Nobody should ever pop like that. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 Comanches. Okay, you got enough to win this thing now if you just use your Chinooks in combination to block the RPG fire. Or better yet, you just realize that you still can use King Raptors if you go for Comanches. You know, like experts do. They use King Raptors to destroy tunnels throughout the game while the Comanches harass other things, and then you just quit out because it's so annoying. Because there's nothing you can do to stop it, because they're always 2 steps ahead of you. Loses 1 Comanche. Just 1. Goes up, repairs. Ah, finally capturing his own oils. Good. Come on, capture it. Still gonna just deal with these pops, huh? You don't want to do it the easy way. You don't want to just get 4 raptors. Dead, dead. Just like that. Dead, dead. Then you just float them around, and you destroy the rest with your Comanches. It's not hard. It isn't hard. Don't do it the hard way. Do not do things the hard way when there is an easier way. Now you couldn't do it because now he's just bothered by the fact that you're just going to keep flying in with Comanche army. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. And now he has that extra money to make up for his depleting supplies. So he will survive. I hope he realizes that this is happening over here. It's pinging. That's not good. Gotta run away there. He's gonna get that. He's gonna lose 2 Comanches. And all that. And Azuz is gonna have that oil. Only 2 workers here. Maximum inefficient supply. He's getting more. Good. Not teched up, so there's no AP bullets. And he's building more tunnels here. Instead of having, you know, 10 Stinger sites and then having a palace and then researching Anthrax Gamma. Gonna lose his oil here. You can even hear them. You can even see them. That was pretty good pop there. Got 3 and saved his oil. And if he leaves them popped, he'll be able to keep that oil. Collecting those supplies there. Should work on this too while he's at it. That Spectre's not going to do anything. Strangely enough, the Spectre did not go for the oil. I don't know why. He wanted to destroy the buildings, but you know, you just walk a ranger up to the buildings. He doesn't have Jarman. You have a command center. You can keep scanning and dropping drones. He's way off of a palace. That's nice to see, though. Running up there. Gonna clear that building. Oh! He spotted it with all of them. Clears that up. Gonna go for this oil. Don't you want to capture it for yourself? Eh? Guess not. It's more fun to capture it for yourself, though. You're kind of going to run out of money soon. Like, real soon, you're going to run out of money. You're going to have none. You won't have any money. At all. And with all the Comanches you're going to be losing,
Search
if you do some bad attacks, it's going to hurt you a lot. Good thing you went for these, though. That is nice, and you're floating a lot of money, too. Please don't use these yet. +3. Just use the Vs. Just use the Vs to clean them up till they're grouped, and then drop on their heads. That's pretty good. Okay. Lost a V there. Needs a couple more workers on that supply. He's gonna run out of money too. He's got a lot more than Grim Reaper has. Grim Reaper is on his way out. He just has 2 oils. And attacking with all your quads in a big horde. And then they get rocket potted out of existence. So unfortunate. So unfortunate. Yeah. He's 4 stars, so he's probably gonna win now. As soon as he hits 5 stars, his general's powers are on a 30-second loop. Not sure why he hasn't used his Spectre again. Driving these Vs right up there, right? Right? Lose this one. Lose this one. And then fly right over top and lose a whole bunch of Comanches. Wow. My pessimism is high. Likes is the pronunciation, Mr. Davy. Like ease. I was unaware when I spelt my name backwards that the rest of the world does not use the same system of phonetics that I did when I grew up, so they don't read it like ease with a silent E on the end. They read it like easy, or the very terrible lakeys, which sounds like likey. It sounds close, but it's not the same. The point kind of behind it is like ease. It's not hard. Something that isn't hard. It's Ezekiel spelled backwards, though. You know, it took a genius like Exile about 5 years to figure out that's what it was. One day he says, wait a minute. That's what it was? You know, everybody thinks it's this spectacular made-up thing that's just so unique, when in all reality, no, it's just an old Hebrew anglicized name spelled backwards. I hope that clears up your Davidic confusion, Davy. And Grim Reaper has 100% lost so many of his Comanches. But he's not really in any danger because Azuz is soon going to have no money. And nobody ever went for this area here. I don't know why. But they didn't. And once Azuz has no money, the general's powers, which are infinite, and on such a short loop, obliterate his base. Grim Reaper just needs to make it to 5 stars, which is essentially suiciding into these RPG troopers at this point. Ooh. Everyone loves some good suicide. Here we go. Suiciding in. That's some pretty good no empty, no evac suicide here. Use them rocket pods. Ah, 5 stars, we have it. Ooh, you know it was worth the suicide. Ooh, look at that. Everything, everything. Gotta use both these ambulances. Gotta run everything over. He's trying to micro 2 at once. It's pretty hard for him. It's hard for anybody to micro 2 ambulances at once. Cleaned up that quad too, but now we are on 5 stars. No money other than 2 oils, which is money, but in English it's legal to say it's no money. What was that noise? Right over a tree. Ah, leaflets. Can hit 2 quads there. That's enough. Easily taken care of, but he loses just 1 more Comanche. He has decided now, hypnotically, to send his ambulance to stand by in case any of these guys... Ooh, never mind. He's going to be the perpetrator of their injuries, for which he would otherwise... she would otherwise be giving them medical assistance at a reasonable American deductible. Oh, come on. How do you guys just realize this? I thought everybody knew that. I thought everybody knew what it was spelled backwards. Come on, guys. You don't spell names backwards. I spelled MT King backwards 100 times. Gniknum. I always thought it was Gniknum. Something like that backwards. And all this time it was actually supposed to be read MT King. Look at that hideous pop. Oh, that was awful. Awful in a good way, though. Awful in a good way. And like I said, he's just nothing you can do against this infinite dripping, like a Chinese water torture. Just endless stream of these terrible, in a good way, general's powers. They're terribly good. And they just never allow you to... Well, that bomber wasn't good. That was a... I don't even know what that was for. What in the world? Why you no bomb here? Anyway, this area is also still empty for anybody who wants to use Chinooks to collect at a distance supplies. Anybody? Anybody? You know, it's helpful. It's helpful in the long run to do that. It does help in the long run to do that. I mean, now he wants to collect from the middle supplies. Bro! There are supplies here on the side. I love you, and I want only the best for you, which is why I'm suggesting to you right now to start taking these supplies on this side. Because if you don't, I feel sorry for you. And I don't want to have to feel sorry for you, although I am obliged to do so. It is a pure humanitarian effort to feel sorry for you, but, you know, I would rather be at a wedding than a funeral, even though there's more to be learned at a funeral than a wedding. A wedding's just fun, funny, haha. But, you know, if you want your funeral when you are out of money and lose all of your Comanches, which you probably won't do, but you could, you really could, and you almost lost one there, you really could. Ooh, don't want to lose that. Got some rocket pods flying out of the map. I mean, do you just never look right? You never look right? Never? Never look to the right. Now this is what you should... This is deadly. General's powers, my friend. You gotta look out. You gotta steer clear to base, man. You gotta watch out. You gotta get yourself some radar van scan. Ooh, is he going to try to rocket pod here? Is he gonna try it? Ooh, he's trying it. He only lost one. He only got one quad for it, though. Ooh, they're clumping up. Don't clump up. Oh, good, good, good. Gonna lose another one. Oh, well, why no radar van scan? Oh, he's going for the big repair. The airfield is taking a hit, though. Wait a minute, wait a minute. He is sensing a disturbance. He activated his map hack for that one, I swear. That was too perfect. Oh. I mean, the paranoia is just so powerful right now. And there's the general's powers. Run, run, run. Gotta run now. Just gotta take it out. Wait a minute, where's the rest of the stuff? Where's Leaflet? What did he use that 10 minutes ago? Oh, he got another Comanche. Still making it in. Didn't even try to take out either of these. And again, look, he's collecting from the middle. Loses a Comanche. Collecting from the middle. There's Leaflet. And you drive into the Leaflet? Is that what you just did? You drove into the Leaflet? You drove into the Leaflet. Like, you've literally turned your army around to drive into the... I am being overly critical of you, I know. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I should not be overly critical of what you do in a stressful position. Late game against air. In spite of the air having no money except for 2 oils, which is money, but in English it's legal to say they have no money because they have no official source of income. They are a 501c3 tax-exempt corporation receiving black market oil dollars as donations for tax write-offs. Again, the bomber. Strange bomber. Strange bomber. Could have just took it out with Comanches and used the bomber on the base, but whatever. Out of the middle now. And suddenly, I think these guys who are now about to be gunned down realized there's a right side of the map. Not only is there a right side of the map, but there are resources on the right side of the map. Funds, supply piles, tech building. Just destroying random buildings now. Flying back to the base. And he's going to collect all this money in the middle. Wow. And I think maybe he noticed that this was here too and he can collect from this side. Huh? Maybe he noticed. I don't know if he noticed, but he might have. I'm hoping he noticed. Confuses me every time. Every time I see this. Probably the thing you see most from anybody who isn't a pro or an expert USA player. You see stuff like this. No reason not to collect it. You're hurting yourself and saving your opponent by not collecting from it. But, you know, it's what you want to do. If you don't want to collect from it, you definitely don't have to. You want it to be a little harder? You can do that. Oh, and he goes for a supply drop zone too. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 at 37.50. I mean, come on. Come on. That's a whole lot of money. And it's yours too. If you'll only come on down with a Chinook or 2 or 3. But instead, you want this thing? I mean, whatever. Your choice. Ah, there we see an ambush for something, for some reason. I mean, I guess it'll promote this Comanche, or one of them. Let's see if any get promoted. Nope, not enough XP for him. Yeah, you just can't beat air's gen powers, especially with any bad pops. You see, even if the air player decides for 10 whole minutes not to be collecting supplies and to rely entirely on oils, they're still pretty hard to beat. Isn't much you can do. Oof. Look at that. Lost one Comanche. One Comanche. Don't know what that was supposed to do. They were just shacking up in there. In a shack. In a hut. They were huddling in a hut. You know, Moliere calls GLA paint mirrors, but this is another paint matchup for me. Because they usually go on for a long time if either of the players don't get defeated early on. But unlike in a paint mirror, where you see the same thing but exciting happen throughout, in such a mirror as this, or a matchup as this is the cool thing you get to see. Pops getting destroyed. That's like the height of your fun and entertainment. And Azuz is defeated. Which, you know, could have seen that coming. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, delete that replay real quick. And, I don't know, go make myself a burger. Goodbye.